I'm caught up in the middle. I want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, work of art. You make my sunshine, spread it around. I know your heart is filled with love. Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video and I'm back for another one of my independent reviews, giving my review of all 37 entries for this year's Eurovision Song Contest 2024 that will take place in Malmö, Sweden. Now, the next country on my list to talk about is Moldova. Yes, Moldova. And it's Natalia Barbu with the song In the Middle. So yes, one of two returning artists this year for Eurovision 2024. And it is Moldova. Is one of them. Mind you, Moldova do like sending a returning artist to Eurovision, because I think they're running out of new artists to send now. But Natalia I like, because I loved her song in 2007 Fight. It got to the top 10 and had to compete, may I point out, in like the longest Eurovision semi-final ever of 28 countries and only 10 made it through. So yes, I'm really happy she's finally come back from Moldova this year with a song that's very out there, let's say. She's supposed to represent statues, or statuettes, or whatever you call them, and it feels like a poem, really. Like, when you read into the lyrics, you know, I just want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, my work of art. You know, this song, is this the best song of Eurovision 2024? No. Is this, you know, a bit of a mess? It is a mess. It is a terrible mess. Absolutely terrible, terrible mess of a song. But in a way, because it's such a mess of an entry from Moldova, I find it quite iconic. I kind of like it for that reason.
I'm a happy man.
I mean, I I know it's strange. It's very weird from Moldova. This song, it just goes all over the place. It sounds like a poem at first. Then we have some strings, and then we have some really random high-pitched notes at the end of the song with a out of nowhere. So I but because it's such a mess of a song, I kind of like it for that. At least it stands out for that. The camera angles in the national selection. Oh, there's a fly here. The camera selection in not the camera selection. The camera angles in the national selection. Oh, major issues there. They were too far back. I needed more close-up of Natalia's face, because she's got a gorgeous face, still looking good in her 40s, may I point out. But yeah, I feel like the problem I had with the national selection is because we were so far back, you really didn't know which one was actually Natalia, and because all the 5 women standing on stage all look like the same, it just doesn't, like, people watching for the first time are you confused? Is this a solo act or is this a group? Which one's Natalia and who are these other 4 women? You know, I think the staging could be done better, but I have hope and faith. You know, Moldova's small studio compared to Malmö's big arena stage on the Eurovision stage. I hope they get the message across about them all being statues or something, about the meaning of the song on the actual Eurovision stage. I kind of hope that, because they do need to rework the staging, and I really hope they've got plans for it. Because usually Moldova, you know, they're not that that bad at staging, I would say. So, yeah, I would like to think they will do something a bit out of the box and a bit out there, like Moldova usually does with staging. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like the song. It is quite catchy, right in the middle. And I'm a sucker for a bit of a string instrument. I do like the violins in it. I don't mind this. I really don't. The question is now: is Moldova a finalist? Are they going to the finals this year? Moldova will be competing in the second half of the first semi-final. Okay, I wish they put Moldova in the middle of the running order, but they're performing 11th. So 11 in the running order for Moldova. I mean, I know quite a few people have this as DOA. Is it dead on arrival? I think, what does that stand for again? But I think this has got a chance. Like, Moldova in the televote don't always do that badly if you discount the Christina Scarlett's, or whatever her name was, or is the Moldova 2016 with this astronaut that didn't do so well with the televote. But in recent years, Moldova can do kind of well in the televote. So I've got faith that this could pull through if it's staged right and execute right. And Natalia's a seasoned performer. She can sing. She can definitely sing with whatever she got. You got to remember, back in 2007, Fine was not a fan favourite when it was first selected. Apparently, you know, people were not expecting Moldova to qualify back in 2007. Mainly because it was the semi-final of 28 countries. So, and she pulled through. And she pulled through in 10th position and got top 10 in the final, interesting enough. So, yeah, I mean, she's not the worst returning artist this year. I mean, it's not a tough competition. It's only Hera Brock from Iceland or Natalia Barbu from Moldova. There's only 2 this year, which really surprised me after Loreen's success last year. I really thought there would be more returning artists this year. Most of them didn't win their selections, unfortunately. But going back to the point about qualification, yes, I do think Moldova could have a chance. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 9th or 10th in the semi. It wouldn't be surprised if it was 11th or 12th. It is in that position. The bookies don't have Moldova that very highly. I think the thing is also, I think there's, unlike other Moldovan entries in recent years, there hasn't been that buzz. There hasn't been any hype around Moldova compared to maybe like other years. Like Zudizab in 2022, I wasn't really feeling that song that per se, but I know a lot of people that did love it. So that's probably why it did so well. It was a Marmite song. I think even Pasha last year, that had a bit more buzz to it and still did very well. So, yeah, I just don't know about Moldova's chances. I'm very in and out on Moldova this year. I just don't know whether it will surprise people for enough to qualify, or it will just miss out in 11th, 12th, or maybe lower. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I would like Moldova to qualify. Yes, I would. In any case, a score out of 10 finally. I'm giving this a 7 because it is a pleasure, not a guilty pleasure, a pleasure. I do like listening to this song. It's quite arty with the lyrics, and I do like the violins, and it has got a good hook right in the middle. I just want you to be happy all of your life. You know, there's just something about it that is just a mess of a song, but it makes it so iconic that I just want to root for it. I don't know. I mean, I would like this in the final. I wouldn't be shocked if it doesn't make it at the same time. It hasn't got a lot of buzz around it, and the bookies don't have it that very high. So, yeah, I don't know. But let's see where we go from here, and let's just hope they get the staging right for Moldova. In any case, what do you think of the Moldovan entry? Are you stuck in the middle? with this entry. Comment down below in the comment section below, like and subscribe this video, and I will be back for more content very soon. So then goodbye people, goodbye. But I just want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, my work of art. You're right in the middle now. Right in the middle.